You might hear a lot about how data tells a story, especially financial data tells a story, and finance people help you uncover the story, which all sounds very great and fine and dandy. But the question is how? How do you do that? And I want to walk you through the process that I have when I'm looking at the financial data so that you can take some of that and start to apply it to your own business. So that now you see, how does someone who is trained in financial management and looking at this information, how do we take that data and how do we marry that with insights so that you can actually drive action through what you're seeing? So first things first, when you're looking at the financial reports, what you see in your accounting system, whether that might be Xero, QuickBooks, NetSuite, whatever you might have, that is just one sliver piece of the data that your business has. So it's mostly focused on financial information, and that it's mostly focused on what happened in the business in the past. And you might have some forecasts or some budgets in there. But you also need the operational data, because the operational data is going to give you the insights that you need for the future and how you're actually going to drive the business. Because what happened in the past, it's important and it gives you insights, but it happened in the past. Like, you cannot change the past, even as much as we want to. We can't do that. We can only change the future. So how do we do that? We do that by marrying financial historical data with the future operational data. And again, how does that really work? Let's say, for example, that we are looking at the profit and loss statement and the balance sheet, and we're looking at cash, and we're starting to see that things are still great right now. Everything is good. We have money in the bank, but we do not have a good pipeline. So that's a problem. You will not see pipeline issues in your financial data just yet. So everything looks great on your financial statements, but the operational data is starting to show issues. So when I'm looking at that, I'm starting to get concerned. So usually my conversation with the business owner goes that I'm seeing things right here that I am concerned about. Right now we're doing great, but I'm concerned what is going to happen 3 to 6 months from now, especially if you have a longer sales cycle, because what you do right now and what the actions that you have right now are going to impact you in the future. So the cash is great, but because the pipeline is starting to get dry, it is going to affect us down the line. So what do you do in this situation? There's a lot of stuff that you can do. You can go and increase your marketing activity and whatever that means for you. We can go and take a look at your line of credit, because we know that there's a possibility we're going to probably need it in 3 to 6 months from now. So, and if we don't have a line of credit, we need to start looking seriously to get one, and get one on the terms that are the most beneficial to us, because the best time to get the line of credit is when you don't need it yet. We can also take a look at, how does our cash cushion look like? Hopefully you have a cash cushion that you have accumulated over the years. So that's going to help. And what are some of the things that we can do operationally to maybe stretch our dollars more? And again, we want to be careful here, because we do not want to cut costs that are important costs that are going to help our operations, but maybe there's something that we can do. Maybe we can negotiate with our vendors. Maybe we can negotiate better terms, whatever it might be, so that we can figure out what do we need to do so that we do not have a problem 3-6 months from now, because we're starting to see that concerning trend happening. So this is how you use historical financial information with the operational data, and you start to make decisions on it. And this is so important, that you're not just looking at this as something, I got to check this box because I have to do this every month. But this is important information, and this is important action building activity for your business and how you're driving this business forward.